Right, back a minute, just going to the bathroom, make another coffee. Ugh. Right, back. Well, I had 8 people watching just now, and now I turned it off because I had to come back on. I've got fucking 4 people watching. I've got fucking 4. Right, so let's say what I've got to do is check out later. So, you know, you get badges, but these are like little kind of weird badges, like, you know, looks like an S in the bloody centre of a circle. But I've actually Mojo. I've actually uploaded 4 Mojos, which are like cool. One is a thumb up, one is laughter, and the other one is like sleep. Z's. Video. I've added a video to encourage people to join and post to the welcome new members. I've done that in the post, which is under the discussion. It says 90. You can turn on membership after completing the steps. So I've done all the steps. So what else do I need to do? That one's done. That one's done. That one's done. Oh, in review. So step 1 is in review. So I don't know how that works. I can actually add a level, so I could do like support of 4, I can actually put like $9.99 and like do a little giveaway for each member that comes on. Like I want to start doing woodcrafting again as well, and making like little crosses, crucifixes, and probably give those away as a perk. But at the moment it's in review, so how this is going to work, I don't know. See, in the actual perks, you got low level, which is for 99p up to £3.99. Medium level is from £4.99 up to £12.99, and then the high level is £17.99 up to £89.99. Third party tools and services to help you deliver your perks. So I probably have to click on that and see what it's all about. Generate list of members, important to edit tool. I'll have to like go through all this stuff as well sometime. Streamlabs offers its users for free broadcasting. Take a lot of YouTube video. No, there's a lot of stuff I've got to sit and watch and read, and yeah, it's going to take me a while to actually go through it while it's in review. If it works, it works. If it goes through the review and I can get like access to like people becoming members, and that'd be cool. If it don't work, then I've not lost anything really, have I? So I can't find a way of getting onto my monetization thing. How do I get into this section? Because YouTube's completely changed around. You can't get even the old YouTube classics now. They've taken that down. So God knows I can get into my super chat section and find out what I've earned. Because all this used to be easier through the old classic YouTube classic, but now they've actually removed the damn thing. Moderate super chats and the super chat revenue report. This YouTube analytics. Oh, hang on, go there. That might take me. No, hang on. Oh God. Right, hang on. Yeah. See, my super chat is set £60, and I've got £30.91. So I still need £30 before I can actually even get any super chat sent to my bank account. So I'm not making a huge amount of like money anyway. Rose made a fucking, well, God, Rose has changed her handle again. Rose never knows when to stop changing her bloody handle. Yeah. I'm just checking out this new membership thing. Because another thing, if I get people sign up as members and they, they're paying for the membership, whether it be 99p, 2.99 or 3.99. No, hang on. What, 99p, 2.99 and 4.99. Whether they pay that amount, if I can get, say, like half a dozen people sign up within the first month, then I can actually sign over to StreamYard and start doing a lot more live streams over there, because like I'm on the free trial period at the moment still, and like you can only do like 2 8-hour videos, I think. After that, you're capped until next month. So I would like to sign up with StreamYard. I think that's like $11.99 per month though. I'm not sure. Yeah, what you want to do is like, get people to sign up, and not only do it for your members, your live streams at your home. Because that way you will get, get a little bit of income. As I said, I don't know if you get anything deducted from them. Like with Super Chat, you get like a percentage taken off. You get 30% taken off. But what I have said, I'm going to do a lot of videos offline and upload them, and only people under support 2 and support 3 will get to see uploaded videos. If I do decide to do some live streams, but not set as public but private or unlisted, then the higher supporter, being 3, which pays $4.99, will get to see the live streams. And if I do like hangouts, they can come on a hangout if they want to as well. And only people who's paid the membership will get to see those videos and see those like live streams. Eventually I will release the ones. Like if I did a lot, this, like, let's put it this way: if I had the membership thing already up and running right now, yeah, and I decided to do a live stream tonight, and I had like 4 people, sign up. 2 was like, normal 1 and 2, but 2 people decided to sign up as a supporter 3, where you would get the uploads and live streams. First off, they'd see the live stream first, right? And then once they've seen it and been there and done this and done that, then I could actually release that live stream to the public, possibly like a week later. So that's what I'm planning to do. Do live streams, but only for the members. And once the live stream's over and done with, the members have seen it, so they can't really turn around and say, "Hang on a minute, you can't be giving that out because we've already paid for it." Well, that's the point. If you want to see a live stream and be a part of it, and probably come on a hangout or something, yeah, you're the only people who's going to see it, because you're not going to be listed to the public straight away. You'll only go to the public a week later. So, you are getting the benefit of seeing a live stream and possibly being in a hangout when there's only a few of you around, kind of thing, members, under that particular support, which is number 3. I know you have to pay like $4.99 for it if you wish to be a £4.99, member subscriber. But at least you're going to get, content, as they cast it as perks, before the public does. And that's going to be probably like a week before they get to see it. And, I could probably come back like I used to and do 4 or 5 fucking live streams a week, and all you're doing is paying the 1 monthly fee of $4.99, and you could be seeing 4 or 5 live streams before, I release them to the public. I'm not saying that I'm going to get activity, crazy things going to start happening straight away, but as I say, it's just a test run, and I can't say if it's going to like work or not, because it's in review, and I don't know how long the review takes before I'll get to know if I can do this membership thing. There might be a possibility it work, might be a possibility it won't work. It's a 50-50 chance at the moment. As I say, you can upload your live stream, but if you can get into the members section and sign up for the members, then you could do it that way. Because only people who can watch them is the members then. Yeah, I could do live streams and only like keep them for members, and that's it, not uploading to the public. And people might come and say, well, where's all your live streams that you said you've been doing? We've heard that you've done like 3 live streams last week. Where are they? Well, if you want to see them, you'll have to be a member. It's $4.99 a month, and you can cancel your membership at any time, I believe, as well. So you think like, you're not getting enough for your $4.99 or $2.99, you can cancel it any time. The only thing is you can't get refunded. Once you sign up, you can't get refunded from YouTube, I don't think. So you've got to sit there and think first before you do sign up to become a member. Leslie was on, but my bloody channel went down again because I fucking... Now I'm getting lag. Getting lag now as well. So if you get the spinny thing, just refresh. So hello, Monty. Rose. Angela. Ian. EVP and Leslie was on a little while ago, but EVP was going on about my voice sounded different. I said, yeah, because I'm using a different microphone table, and it pulled out the bloody USB connector, didn't it? So, iPhone. And there ain't no settings on here on YouTube where I can actually turn the mic on. Well, you can turn your mic on and off, but it doesn't reset the mic. On StreamYard, if my microphone goes off, all I've got to do is go in the settings and reselect the microphone. Then it'll start working again. That's the reason I want to get onto StreamYard, because you got the option that if your microphone does go offline, you can change your microphone settings. YouTube don't have that. So membership thing. Bloody buffering pissed me off again. So that's why I don't like doing too many live streams at the moment, because of the fucking buffering on YouTube. It doesn't buffer when I'm on StreamYard. If this does go through, money I do get, it goes straight onto StreamYard. Sign up with StreamYard. That way I can only, like, with it at the moment with StreamYard, I can only do like 2 videos, live stream videos on there, 8 hours each, and that's it. Can't do no more till the following month. And up for it, you can do as many live streams you like, which I'm up to if I access to the members and members start signing up on me. Is in your monetization section under settings. So go to settings, and then it should be under money. But it depends on how many subscribers you got. I think you need I think you got over 1,000 subscribers. I don't know if it's 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers you need. And you've got video watch time as well. I only went on. Fuck. Well, this YouTube's pissing me off. I only went on my monetization to see, if I was able to find out when my next payment's due, but it's not even half and up. But So I looked on it and it said that I could sign up. So I signed up, but it's under review. I don't even want to talk now because every time I talk the fucking ship here, I'll get at least 3 memberships signed up. I get 3 memberships signed up for $4.99. Then that cover the cost for a month on StreamYard. Then I can do all my streams through StreamYard and invite people on there for like hangouts and chats and whatnot. Hello, observation. Observator. I think all the social media, like news groups, are like doing live streams of the prime ministers and all that kind of crap again. That's where all that bandwidth's going for them fuckers. Hello, Julie. That's what's happening. Social media, news group, Financial Times, all that is like whacking their live stream bandwidth. I'm sick and tired of it, But that's life, I suppose. Luckily, there hasn't been as much news about the pandemic lately. Well, not seen much anyway, to be honest with you. No, it could also be, being pinged. Someone could be pinging me because I don't have VPN on anymore. That's cost me way too much money, that VPN. I know it stopped people from hacking and pinging me and trying to like disrupt my internet and stuff like that, but it's cost me so much money I had to like cancel it. Bloody internet providers should issue you VPNs. Pay enough for the fucking internet. Now, my phone bill each month, right, is £50. That's for my telephone and my internet. £50 a month. Once my contract's finished with, I'm going to get off fucking BT. I'm going to go on Virgin Media. I'll tell you how much my BT is. Hold on a minute. I need to go into my bank account. Check my bank account today. I'm practically broke. Lucky I'll get money at the end of the week. I went to a home base and bought some cement to take up to my bushcraft camp. So like, the mud won't keep falling off all the time. So I'm going to mix the cement in with the mud. And that way it'll be more secure. 25 kilos I'd carry home. I thought, well, I ain't going to carry it underneath my arm. Lucky I had my backpack, but I'd also been shopping. I bought some stuff at Poundland, and I thought, well, hang on a minute. How the hell am I going to get a bag of cement? So I went in there. There's a bit of a queue there, which I had to wait for. And I'm wrong. My BT is £64.38. 64.38. So I'm practically with you. Yeah, Angela, I'm with you. £65 per month. BT 6438. Show my bank account. I shouldn't be doing that, should I? Then people see my financial issue. At least you can't see how much I've got in there, which ain't fuck all. Oh shit. Oh dear. Yeah, 6438 my BT. And they keep sending me messages saying, oh, spend another £3, you get, better internet. Well, I'm supposed to be on a better internet anyway, but I ain't. Then fucking talking about, I just got a message from BT. Your bill is ready. Yeah, I know it's ready. Fucking £64.38, you bastards. Now, I'm going to one day. I'll keep meaning to do it, but I'm going to ring them up and ask them when my contract runs out, and I'm going to say I'm going to cancel it because I'm sick and tired of my internet screwing up. It's all right for them to keep making me take all the cables out and put it into the fucking main plug socket in the hallway, and then doing tests and saying, "Oh, your internet's all right." Yeah, bollocks is it? So where the bloody news media is using all the bandwidth for, I'm not getting the bandwidth I'm supposed to be getting. There's got to be something that's going on. Or it could be these little arseholes pinging me. Mine's 35 megabits. Yeah, 35. So how you get 45, I don't know. But I think, when I do ring them up, I'm going to ask them when the contract cap is, about to expire. It needs to be 2 weeks before it expires. Then I'm going to ring up Virgin Media and say, look, what can you do for me? Because I think Virgin Media actually charges for a connection fee as well now. Years ago they never did, but now they do, I think. So if I can get a decent internet connection, I think their lowest one is 100 megabit now. So if I can get 100 megabit connection and pay less than I'm paying at the moment, I'll be happy. I think it's £35, £40 for the first year. Then it goes up a little bit next year. So I'm going to do some research on Virgin Media, see how much they charge. But I've got to ring up BT, as I say, first and find out when my contract runs out. And they say, well, why do you want to know? I say, well, that's my own personal reasons to find out. Got every right to know when my service runs out. And they say, well, you think about changing? I say, I might be. I say, well, if we can help you, to get you better connection than that, I'm going to turn around and say, no, fuck you. You've had too many chances. You're not giving me you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing anyway. I'm always having problems with BT. Even my landline, which not many people have, only some of my family members have my landline. Even my landline, some people can't hear me. When I ring up companies or DWP or other places, sometimes I can't even hear me on my landline. I've got to walk out in the kitchen so I can hear me. There's got to be something going on with my fucking connection. Oh, that place I'm supposed to be going tomorrow. Not giving out too much information. It was supposed to be last month. It got postponed because of the device thing that's going around at the moment. So they booked it for tomorrow, and I rang them up today to check for tomorrow, and it's been cancelled again. I said it's on hold. Ring up at the end of the month, and we'll let you know, because it's actually now booked for, I think, the 1st of next month. I think. What's with my phone? Let me check when they said it was going to be ready for. But because of the the virus going around, I keep having to cancel the damn thing. Yeah, holding date 1st of June. So I've got a call on the 28th or the 29th of this month to find out exactly when it's going to happen. They could keep cancelling it, constantly until, the government takes this lockdown off and, let people do a lot more social distancing, removing the social distancing thing and getting people back to work. So then I can find out exactly when it's going to happen and be there for when it happens. I'll be honest with you. When I was with my ex-wife, I had Virgin Media, and I never had hardly any problems with it. When I did have a problem, they was around, quite quick to fix it. They even gave me free upgrades, and there was times when, if the internet was down for a day or two, they would turn around and say, don't pay next month. We give you next month's charge, free. So, BT don't do that. Yeah, BT don't do that, but Virgin Media used to. I used to get payment discounts. Sometimes it'd be the full, monthly cost because, the internet might have been down, up to 2 or 3 days. But if it's one day, then they say, well, we give you like a week's free internet. So they did reimburse you in some way. And, years ago, I used to run a wear site, which not many people know. It used to be, I can't remember what it used to be called now. Movie Download Zone, it used to be called, And this was going back for about 15 years ago. And the movie wear site, used to have all the, loads and loads of movies on there. Loads of movies you can download. Software, new release software. It was a bit like a piracy kind of like website, but everyone was doing it at the time, and there wasn't really much of a illegal thing going on, but I couldn't keep up with it because the internet was too slow for me to upload stuff for one, and two, the actual website costs started going up quite dramatically, and I couldn't afford to keep it unless I had people donating towards it, and I wasn't getting no people donating, so I closed it down. But it used to be a very good website too, man. It used to be called Movie Download Zone. I even offered to sell it to someone, but never happened. But I had like all the updated Windows, like Windows Vista, Windows 98, Windows 7 when it first came out. I had that on there as well, I think. I had a load of like new release movies because in them days, people used to go to the cinema and take a camcorder and fucking record it. And I used to go on these internet sites, like movie sites, scan around to find, the newest movie, even if it was a camcorder version. And if I could find one and download it, I'd download it and then upload it to my site or link it to the other site, where I found it from. I had games, I had like music, I had movies. And that was like 15 years ago. Telly West, you know what? Seriously, I'm not lying to you, Telly West, I used to work with him. It's like you go around people's houses and like, canvassing. You get to pay for all your equipment, all your books, pencils, documentation, forms and stuff like that. That is your outlay, right? When people signed up with Telly West, if you had like 20 people sign up, you get 10% of their first bill payment, That's your wages. I spent out about £100 on buying stuff, and it took about 6 months before he saw £20 back of it. Some people, done it constantly, intensely, and was making good money out of it, yeah. But me, I didn't make anything out. I lost money, then actually made money. So I said, "No, screw that," and knocked it on the head. I had to go to some of the meetings as well, which cost me money to go up there. And I said, "Well, maybe you need to go to this location. Maybe you go to that location." What location I went to, it didn't really matter what location I went to. I could get like 100 people sign up, but you had people, reconsidering and like cancelling their contracts before they even were activated, and so I probably got £20 back out of £100 I invested. And I thought, no, bad investment. So I just knocked on the head. No, even the people who was making more money wouldn't help you out. They wouldn't say, "Well, come over to this area, we'll take you around. Guarantee you're going to get, a lot of sign-ups, and you're going to get your money back, within a couple of weeks, maybe a month." Because they was making so much money, that's just being greedy and not giving out, the secrets, on how to actually overcome people and like getting them to sign up and getting contracts and making money out of it. There was one guy who reckons that he made so much money within a 6-month period, he was able to buy a car and a house. And I thought, where the fuck did he do that? But yeah, Teddy West, I remember them. Mm-hmm. And Telco. Telco was another one. I signed up with one of them because the international calls were cheaper. And that's all I was using it for, for the ex-wife to use it for when she called home to the Philippines. But cancelled that after a little while because she was ringing up too much of a fucking phone bill. Even though I was getting discounts on it, I still was, you're still ringing up a high phone bill. And I said, no, cancel it. Teddy West Broadband, Teddy West Communications, Telco. I think it's Telco I worked for, actually. I can't remember. Yeah, I don't know. Before I moved here and before I even got into like temporary accommodation, yeah, when like the ex-wife walked out with the kids, and then I got like kicked out from the landlord in the place that I was living in originally. It was like years after I kind of like moved away from like the telephone company. I found all like all the sign-up sheets and all like I even got me like my own business cards and stuff like that made, and I found the whole box of the stuff, and I thought, well, that's not coming to me because I'm no longer a part of them, and I threw it all away. So like 80 quid, well, near £100 worth of like stuff that I forked out on. Another thing I was actually looking at doing was one of those telephone operator things, call service things, but I could never find one in those years. I could never find one of those telephone services. I know someone who used to like do like one of those online call centers, adult call centers. And they made a fucking lot of money out of that, I tell you, man. They go to a call service and like just answer the calls and like act all kind of weird and sexual to the caller himself, kind of thing, and keep them online as long as they could, And I remember that the guy who was doing it, he kept a female one night for about 5 hours, and he made like a bloody lot of money out of that because it used to be like 50p a minute or 35p a minute or whatever. If you worked that out, say 35p a minute for 5 hours, that was a lot of bloody money. And he got like a percentage out of that. And he used to keep people online for hours, this guy. When I asked him, you know, what the company was, he wouldn't tell me. I thought, you cunt. Yeah, telco's closed down now. They went fucking like, it was only up for like a couple of years. So, you know, how they was making all this money, I can't understand, you know. It's one of the old companies that went bankrupt. Yeah, quick Google, see if it's around telco. I'm sure it's called telco. Yeah, telco 60020 information technology consultants activities. Telco Communications UK Limited. The Riverside, Hayden Road, Cheltenham. Incorporated on the 6th of August 2012. Images. Yeah, they've changed the icon, you know, the image to telco. It used to be like a purple kind of like colour. And it used to have like telco communications on the actual logo. And I think it originally came from India. So the one I'm seeing now is telco communications. And it, you know, you see a lot of icons like with people with mobile phones and stuff like that. But yeah, they changed the icon, the logo. They might have sold out and someone else took over it. It's you know, 8 years. But I think it was around before then. Actually, I'm sure it was. Higher Shrimp Shack. Weird name. Shrimp Shack. I like shrimps. I like prawns. Notice how much they are now in the shops. Shrimps. Bloody expensive then. You know, for a small pot of prawns, you're talking about $3.99. The little, you know, baby shrimps are like $2.99, and you only get like a little pot. And I reckon they're going to go up even more expensive now, because the epidemic and all the, you know, all the imports that have been stopped from different countries. Yeah, I'm not worried about telco anyway. Fucking Scampi's bloody expensive, yeah. Scampi, Christ. I think I had Scampi when I was like in my early teens. That's the only time I had it. And I used to work around the old chippy when I was talking about it last night. The old chip shop. And that manager Esto was a right cow. So is the governor, John. I can remember his name, but I can't remember her name. And they were so tight, they never paid you. I worked there for like over 3 months without pay. And when she said she was going to pay me, she paid me £100 out of like over 500 quid she owed me. She promised me she'd pay me within the next week, and I never got it. And she's still expecting me to go down there and work. So I thought, right, I find a way of getting some money back. I know it's a bit dishonest, but fuck them. And I'm talking how long now? What, 30 years ago? And I think that restaurant's still there. I think the actual small shop's still there. I'm not sure. I haven't been down in Dartford for like fucking God knows how many years. When I did go down there, I was with my sister. We went to a shopping centre. Birmingham Shopping Centre is that's down there. But we never went round, the part of the town where the old restaurant used to be, and the train station, little takeaway shop. Yeah. Hello, Big Tone. Long time no see. Yeah, I did do a video earlier. You haven't seen it. Watch the first one. I actually explained about YouTube's got this new membership thing that creators can use to get members to sign up and pay like a subscription thing. And what we do is you give out certain perks, like 99p. You get your handle shouted out, like Big Tony. You've got a YouTube channel. You get YouTube channel linked up, and it shows every time. Like you do a stream or whatever. I'm still got to look through it all. The second perk is you get name shouted out, you link to your channel, and you get to see unseen uploaded video footage before it gets released to the public a week later. And then the third one, which is $4.99, is similar to the second one, where you get your name shouted out, your YouTube linked up, or your social media, unseen uploaded video footage, and also live events, which is put in possibly either unlisted or private, and only people who can see the actual live stream is the ones who signed up under the third membership, which is $4.99. And there's a possibility you're being invited on the live stream as well, but none of that can happen until the review has gone through with YouTube, and if they accept it. No, I'm not saying it's going to work. It might work for a while. It might be like with my Patreon. I set up my Patreon and a couple of people signed up with it, but I only had about 2 or 3 people, and that kind of died down, and I wasn't going to waste my time keep uploading content on Patreon when I wasn't getting no support on there, so I closed that down. And I had funny buggers on here, saying, "Oh, it's got Patreon making money. I'm going to report." Blah, blah, blah. Well, as I say, I let the dog office know everything I do. I'm always covered, and they know I have super chat. And I will probably tell them I now hopefully might have a membership. But I don't think they're going to worry right now because, this epidemic, it's taking too much resources on. They've had 2.5 million people become unemployed, and they are overwhelmed with with these new, people signing up to the Universal Credit. And I was actually right last month when I said to you that, where the government's going to give you that £80 in April, 99% of the people ain't going to get it. Now, I know one person did get some of it in April, but a good majority of people did not get it in April. They're getting it this month. And I have noticed that I am actually going to get it this month on my one. Just the £80, that the government said they would give people who is on Universal Credit. So if you are on Universal Credit, go into your Universal Credit payment section, and you should hopefully see that there's been an increase on your payment. But don't forget that £80 is only for a year. Now, does that cover up till next April, or does it cover up to May? Don't know. Don't know. So, yeah, if you're on Universal Credit, go to your online account and go to payments, and you will see if your payments have been updated or not. Let's say, for instance, if you was only getting like £400 per month from Universal Credit, yeah. Well, actually, no, I think it was 317 per month for a single person on Universal Credit, yeah. That's just your normal Universal Credit income to see you through the whole month. They've now put it up to 408. So if you go to your payment section, it should say like from 317, it's now gone up to 408. That's what I believe it's meant to be now. No, but 80 quid ain't really a lot, is it really? I know there's people who are working out there moaning the bitch because we're getting a little bit more extra income and saying, oh, these lazy fuckers on Universal Credit, sitting on the arse, doing this and that. And they're getting more money. Well, ain't that much money. Now, what can you do 80 quid in a month? Probably pay an extra bill that you're behind on, get a little bit more food in, buy some clothes. That's it, Can't really do much with 80 quid, can you? As I say, it's the Universal Credit. The government said everyone on Universal Credit will get the £80 increase. And that went through last month, April, but it doesn't. It's not actually meant to take effect until this month. But some people were lucky enough to get it last month, towards the end of last month. I think that though was more like for childcare and child tax credit and stuff like that. I don't think it was a Universal Credit. The update, the extra income for a Universal Credit is actually being paid this month. If anyone got it last month, I don't know. But I know a couple of people did get it for a child benefit. What else was there? But if you're on let's say you have, because I did a lot of fucking reading last month, yeah, when this was going through. If you are on Universal Credit, you get Universal Credit, housing benefit, and let's say you're on PIP or what's it called? Sick benefit, like ESA, for instance, yeah. You don't get it for all of that. You only get it for Universal Credit. Your housing benefit will probably be the same unless your rent's gone up, like mine one went up. Now to get the breakdown. So, they will pay my extra little bit of rent, which is like £8 extra per month. So I will get that updated, yeah. But if I was on ESA, sick benefit, which I'm not, because I'm not entitled to that at the moment, I won't get any extra on that. I won't get another 80 quid or anything on it. Some people will, some people don't. Because there's two different types of ESA. You're on limited compatibility, or you're on the one. On one of them, you do get a payment for, and on the other one, you don't get a payment for. I'm on the one where I don't get no payment. But if I was on the one which I did get payment for, I only get the standard, whatever it is, per month. I wouldn't get the update for £80. The only 80, like they did say that certain people would get the update, but I don't because I'm not getting that. I think most people are just getting the £80. It doesn't matter how many benefits you're on, you just get the one extra £80, and that's it. But I've given up fucking reading all this shit now. Too much time consuming when I could be doing other things. Now, I like to get my gaming channel back up and sign back up to my DayZ server again, but it's like £10 a month. I don't really want to be spending that £10 a month. I can always go on to other servers, but I used to like going on my own server and cheating and, like, you know, spawning in buildings and making new little towns and cities and, you know, shitload of weapons, and I can go and snipe all the AI, and if I die while I'm shooting, I can teleport myself back to my body instead of re-looting myself up again and just like take the gear off my old body, you know, kind of thing. Used to love playing that DayZ Armored 2 mod. I did sign up on DayZ Standalone. You know, I've got an account on there. Not like, you know, my own server, but I was on, you know, playing the game on there before certain things happened last year. And that's why I stopped playing gaming with people. But I was just back getting into like DayZ Standalone. But now I see that they've stopped doing certain things with DayZ Standalone. I think it's like the studio thing or whatever they stopped doing now. But they're going to be still like doing updates, but they're not going to really support that much. The game will still continue. And then they got this new kind of like apocalyptic game, survival game, but it hasn't got zombies on it at the moment. I don't know how they're going to introduce it. Can't remember what it's called, but it's similar to like DayZ. Watching a few of the videos on that one. I can't remember the bloody title of the game now. No, I'd like to get my old server back up and running, but you know, I didn't really get many people on there, to be honest with you. You know, sometimes I have about 4 or 5 people on there a day, and I was okay with that. But if I was to get it back up and running, it'd be under a private. You know, I'd only invite people I know and can trust, and are actually playing that game. I wouldn't invite any of the people I used to play with, because some of them bastards used to hack you and, like, you know, completely destroy your gameplay, you know, and that's what I didn't like about it, and that's why I left the group. But if I was to sign up with what's it called, Gaming Deluxe, I had my server on, and you know, they're a bit of an arsehole company. You know, if you had problems with your server, they weren't willing to do anything for it. You know, you had to like shut your server down and like kind of reset it and do all the work yourself. So I kind of just ran the basic server where you had like the AI and the actual like extra military bases and stuff like that. And I had the Epoch running on it. So you those who don't know gaming, you're going to be lost. But those who do know gaming, I was running the DayZ Epoch under the Armored 2 server. You know, I had a certain person on there who helped to, like, you know, update and put stuff on. But I'm no longer a friend of his. He's the one who caused me all the problems last year, and I had to get him arrested for it. But I wouldn't invite any of them. If I was to get it up and running again, I'd just burn it on my own. You know, some people say, why just go on a server which you're paying for, and you're the only person? Well, it's my choice, isn't it, really? If I want to be the only person playing on it, at least I ain't going to get fucking hackers on there and people, like, you know, coming on and destroying your game like I was last time. You know, I'd only invite people I know, you know, like friends and relatives. And if I was to open it up as public, you know, I'd have to make sure I know someone who's good and reliable and is like a coder, and like I can like block people and ban people's IPs and stuff like that, you know, kind of thing. That I don't know how to do. But I'd be happy just being it on my own. Learn, if I was to do it and I was on my own, at least it gives me the option to learn more about the game, and learn, different functions and learn where all the bloody little villages and towns are. Because I never knew where, I was half the time. I couldn't hardly read the map. And when I could read the map, I still kept going the opposite way around, if like Chinano was like, not Chinano, let's say Electro was like to me right, I ended up going to my left sometimes. I just couldn't read the map. That's fucking ridiculous, man. But with the new daily standalone, they made it really good. Uh, they've increased the towns, Electro and Cherno and all the other places. They've really built bigger, better places. Added more structures to it. And the gameplay is a lot better. I think they've got bears in there now as well. So the weapons are pretty good in there. The clothing, even the movement is pretty good. I wouldn't mind getting one of those servers actually, but I still rather like playing the old Armour 2 DayZ mod, to be honest. I prefer that one because I've played a lot more on that than I've with the normal DayZ standalone. When it first come out, I was on it for fucking ages. I wouldn't like to say how many hours I've had on it, but I've had a lot of hours on DayZ's Armour 2 mod. No, I don't go to Discord. Discord, I did sign up to Discord, but wasn't really for me, kind of thing. There was a guy I used to watch on YouTube. He used to play DayZ and what's it called? Tekrov or whatever it's called. Some other kind of game, Tekrov or Tukrov or something like that. Played 4 or 5 different games, and I used to go and watch him. And he had this Discord, and he said if anyone wants to come on, and chat to us and play a bit of DayZ with us, just let us know. And I signed up, and I just couldn't figure out how to fucking operate Discord, so I just like uninstalled it and left the damn thing. But I did enjoy playing on my own sometimes, because I used to call myself like the lone gunman on there, yeah, or like I used to have another name on Steam as well. I can't remember what it was, but I did, to put myself as like lone gunman a bit later, because that's what I like to do. I like to be on my own and try to take out AI missions on my own. And if I got killed, if it had the feature where it showed you where your body was and you was able to get back to your body within a time limit, and I used to go back and like get my gear off my dead body. But some servers didn't have that option. Once you died, unless you knew where your body was and you can get back there before, then you might have the chance of getting your gear back. But most of the servers I went on to didn't have that option. When you got killed, you was just better off going back and like looting up and starting again, kind of thing, or going back to your base if you built a base somewhere. And I always used to have like a little base at the back of Stario. At the back of it used to be like a little hill. And I used to like put little crates there, and like go around looting and put like under guns and ammo and sometimes a bit of extra clothing, camo clothing or whatever. No, I had really good fun on there, but it all got fucked up last year. That's why I stopped doing it. But I thought about starting up again, and just ignoring the fuckers that caused all the problems last year on the gaming community. think my nephew, Aaron, no, not Aaron, Warren, he plays Daisy, but I think he plays the standalone one. But I don't really want to get a standalone server. I want to go back to the old Daisy, Armored 2 Epoch, and it's like, say, Gaming Deluxe. It's £10 per month to sign up again. Originally, it used to be £15. No, I might sign up and just do it for 3 months, you know, because I think if you do a 3 month, it's like probably a little bit cheaper. I don't know. I'll have to recheck. I think it's like £25 for 3 months. Now, I just want to go on there, have a little fuck around, but I can always go on to other servers and have a fuck around. But I always used to like have my own server, so I can cheat and spawn in everything, you know. Try to fly the aeroplanes and helicopters, and spawn in the old tanks and God knows what else. But I'm no good at coding. I can't like install certain mods, you know, kind of thing. That's one thing I can't do. Like the admin tools, never knew how to do that. So I had to use whatever is available on, like, you know, the actual server tools. Because a person who I no longer play with, you know, put me in a lot of shit last year. He used to be the moderator and admin, and he used to install a lot of stuff for me. And like, you know, but now I've got no one to do it. So, you know, I'll be kind of like a little bit worse off than I am or was last year. You know, because I wouldn't have anyone to like install the mods for me. And I don't really like trying to learn it because I can't get, you know, I couldn't even get around installing mods. And mods is like tools, you know, that you add onto your gameplay. I couldn't do it. My brain wouldn't function. I wouldn't be able to wrap around it, you know, kind of thing. But, you know, I've just installed Steam again. I've actually put, you know, Armour 2, Operation Arrowhead, and the Daisy mod back on. So, you know, I might just like log on to a random server and like have a muck around on there. There used to be one which I used to be on quite a lot. And I had like a little base, like I say like 2,000 meters away from the ocean, actually, from the sea. And there used to be like a cache there, not far from where my base was, and I used to keep running back and looting all the time, and like, you know, filling up hidden boxes, you know, which I buried and stuff like that. But sometimes I kept getting like, you know, tracked down by the people I thought were friends and shot the shit, and all my gear being stolen and nicked. So I stopped using that server. But there's plenty more servers I could probably try. I originally started off on that because there used to be a server I went on quite a lot, and I was looking for someone to help them to pay towards the cost. So I signed up and I said, look, I'll donate to your server if you give me like admin rights, which they did do. And I also to like use the admin tools to spawn stuff in when I wanted it. But only lasted a couple of months because I decided that, you know, it wasn't what they wanted, and they weren't getting enough players on there, although they was getting sometimes 30, 40 people on there at a time. But they decided to close the server down and move on to another game. And I said, look, you know, let me take over your server. You know, I'll pay the full cost, but they weren't interested. So then I moved on to other games. But I still carried on playing with that one, though. Oh, hang on, what's that? The G Suite account. Oh, I signed up to the G Suite as well, which is like an alternative YouTube Google Meet streaming. And I signed up with that, and they wanted my domain name to, like, you know, my paranormal channel, which I put down, and I just got an email saying to start using Gmail video conferencing, calibration tools, and more. You first verify that you own a domain name, which I need to do, but I might not even use that. Google Live Meet looks a bit shitty, actually. I think you can still use the Hangouts. So I went on the Hangout section the other day, and I see that people are still talking, and you still can do like video conferencing on there. So I'm going to check that out one day. See if I can get a couple of people on and have a chat with. All right, I'll be back in a minute. I mean, he's just cranked up. Oh, shit. Oh, I hate that. It's old arthritis. Well, I'll be back and I'm just going to go to the bathroom. Oh. You know what? I'm thinking about it. I know we get the £80 extra from the old fucking government each month. No, it is me a little bit, actually. I think I might be adding forward a tenner each month to start my gaming up again. That's what I used to do when I was online gaming. I used to use, what's it called? Bandicam. And I used to do, like, you know, videoing my gameplay. And then once I've been on for a couple of hours, I stopped the video recording. And I used to upload the game. What was my channel name? Steve's War Games Adventures, I think. Oh me. Yeah, Mr. Steve's War Game Adventures. And I did say 2 months ago that I may start gaming again. So that's my other YouTube channel. The gaming one. And you see, like, you know, like videos used to be about an hour, hour and a half long, depending on how long I wanted the video it for. Sometimes 2 hours. Daisy killed by bandit AI and kidnapped by admin. I knew it was the admin all the time kidnapping me. And, you know, I proved the point because he uploaded the video evidence when he said he never had the evidence, but I found out that he did upload them. There is a few videos on there now I need to edit a certain name out. So I can find my YouTube channel, but I can't remember the bloody YouTube account login details. I might even start playing again the that game called Codename Cure. I might reload that one in, and there's another one called Division. They're like, you know, zombie apocalypse games, which I signed up to and paid for the games. I installed the Daisy standalone again, started playing that for a while, but again, a certain person fucked me off, and I stopped playing on that particular server. The one I do miss, which they don't, you know, which they've taken down, they still got the H1C1 Battle Royal, but I used to love playing that Just Survive. That was a really good game, that was, but they stopped supporting it now, and they don't have it, you know, to play anymore, which is a shame. I loved playing that game. I spent quite a lot of hours on there. I fucking went on and paid for like, you know, perks and stuff like that, to, you know, for me Just Survive game. But also, I might install some of the old Call of Duty war games as well, like, you know, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, you know, Call of Duty 2, some of the other ones, and just do single players on there again and like record them. Because with those, I used to have, I used to be a member of a group called Cod Jumper. And what Cod Jumper was, is it's a forum, and people used to make mods and maps. And I actually did make 3 or 4 maps myself, actually, and people did use them. But what the maps were for was like getting out of the game and like jumping around and trying to like get as high as you can on the maps, even like, you know, the original maps. You know, try to find, you know, the bugs and, you know, seeing there's any way you can like get out the map and snipe at people in the real game. And, you know, it's a bit like a cheat feature in one way, but it's a bloody good like mod, and it's still around at the moment still. You know, it's called Cod Jumper. I don't have the maps anymore that I made, but they're probably floating around somewhere on the internet somewhere. But yeah, I enjoy playing Call of Duty war games. You know, going back 11 years, man. 11 years. Some of the videos have had like COD 5 nade jump, 14 seconds, 1.8k. Roundhouse tank bounce, 1.5. You know, some of the videos had quite a few hits on them. Georgian Bay, 1.4k. No, I couldn't be, you know, I don't think I'll be asked to go back on and install Call of Duty, just do like, you know, bouncing around and like jumping from building to building and using certain mod packs and stuff like that anymore. I don't think I could be bothered with that, but I would like to get back on and doing DayZ again. And if I decide to open a new server, then I might do. I don't know. But I'm going to go in a minute. Because I'm meant to be going out tomorrow, but it's been cancelled again. It's been cancelled again because of, you know, the virus, social distancing. It's been put on hold again, and it might happen next month now. They used to say third time lucky, but it depends on when they, kind of like lower the lockdown and social distancing and stuff like that, and letting people get back to work and doing that kind of stuff. So as I can't go tomorrow because I've already rang up the place I'm supposed to be going tomorrow, and they said no, it's on. It's not going to happen now. It's been taken out of the diary. Ring up at the end of the month, and we can tell you if it's going to go ahead next month or not. So as I don't have to go there tomorrow, I'm thinking about just going out for a walk, like a little hike across the common or something, and take my camera. Do one of my little nature walks on my other channel. And that's the Steve's Outdoor Adventure one, not my bushcraft one. The Steve's Outdoor Adventure one, because I've not put any content up there for quite a while actually. When was the last time I put something up on there? Let me have a look. Steve's Outdoor Adventures. I can't even fucking find my own channel. I can't find my channel. Oh, hang on, I spoke on Steve's. It with a column. Up on my other fucking channel. That's not it. Don't know which channel that one is. Where's my other channel gone? Is it Steve's Outdoors? Maybe that one. I don't know. No, it's not that one. There we go. It's under Steve's Adventures. Because I renamed it. When the last time I did an outdoor video on that one? I did live streams, a lot of live streams, but I think the last one was milk detecting. One of my milk detecting ones about 3 months ago. What was it called? Mixed finds from November, and that's an indoor video. Adventure Dig 4 for 2020, 3 months ago. So yeah, 3 months ago. But because you say 3 months ago, it could be longer. Could be near 4 months. Yeah. See, with that channel, Steve's Adventures, it's more for like milk detecting, nature walks, fishing, and other kind of stuff. Yeah, the one that I'm working on, the bushcrafting, I could have added it onto that one, but I decided I wanted to add the bushcraft and like camping separately now. But the Steve's Adventure one, I've decided that I'm going to keep as mostly milk detecting and nature walks and stuff like that. Now, unless I'm actually going out nature walking and like pitch a tent up and camp out for the day or something, then that'll go on my bushcrafting one. But if it's just a standard night, walking around, one of the local commons and just do the video for half an hour or an hour. That'd be on that channel, Steve's Adventures one, and not on my bushcraft one. I'm actually thinking about changing my bushcraft name as well, actually. Instead of having it as Steve's Bushcraft and Camping, it might just be Steve's Bushcraft, because that is more what it is about, bushcrafting. And then I might put the camping back on my Steve's Adventures one. I don't know yet. Because even with camping, you still do bushcrafting, by making things from the wilderness out the wood and making fires, with the fire sticks. I might just call it a Steve's Bushcrafting for now. Change it over, and still have my bushcraft adventures where I'm building stuff, and the camping stuff probably go still on there. Although I don't know camping on there. Camping stuff used to be on my Steve's Adventure one, but I sat and thought about it, and I thought, no, camping is part of bushcrafting, so yeah, that can go on the new channel. But I think Steve's Bushcrafting, camping, is a bit too long. So I'm just going to rename it Steve's Bushcrafting for now. Unless I think of something else. I don't think other people you would have to resubscribe to the channel. I don't know. All right, Michael. But anyway, I'm going to shoot off and do some research on this new YouTube membership thing. And then watch a bit of TV, I suppose. Might watch a movie, don't know. Now I've got that Fire Stick up and running, which Chris sent me that time. And I signed up to, what's that bloody thing called? Shudder. Might as well make use of that as I'm paying for it and watch a couple of shuddery horror movies on there. So I might watch a horror movie later on tonight. I can't even be bothered to actually research this membership thing right now. I feel like having a little snooze. What I'm going to have for dinner tonight, I don't know. I've still got a couple of bits of pork I can cook. I really fancy a fry, but I've got no eggs. Now I've got bacon. No, I don't even think I've got any bacon left now. I know I've got sausages and pork. So it might end up being pork and sausages for dinner. Pork chops and sausages. And the old Mexican microwave rice. Don't know. That's what I've got in the fridge. Well, I'm going to go. Grab a couple of bags of crisps. Eat them. There's a video which I've already got saved. Which is one of the old wrestling death matches. Been watching some old Japanese deathmatch wrestling over the last few days, and they wrestle with barbed wire and forks and glass and fire and God knows what else. I've been watching some where they've had exploding rings. It's not like a proper ring, in the wrestling ring. This is actually wired up to barbed wire, and if a wrestler gets chucked against the barbed wire, it explodes and burns them. I've been watching some of that, which is quite fun, interesting. I've got one here which I'm going to be watching in a minute. So you're into that kind of pain and agony and blood, because it is a lot. There's a lot of blood on these as well. That's the video I'm going to be watching in a minute. Right, okay, I'm off. Catch you all later. Ciao. I'll let you know when. I'll probably do a little offline and upload it later once I know if this membership feature's gone through. As I say, it's on review at the moment. So if it were, if I do get it, I'll let you know. And if you want to become a member on my YouTube channel, it's up to you. You don't, then you don't. But anyone who does, it help not so much benefit me, but it helped me, to do other things like, possibly sign up with StreamYard and do a lot more live streams on there, so I can actually screen share. Because on YouTube, you can't screen share on YouTube now, because the feature got taken away from Google Hangouts, didn't it? And you can't do Google Hangouts, then the only way I can do screen sharing is through StreamYard. And for to do several videos in a week, I need to sign up for membership, because you only get 2 videos in 1 week, because it's like less than 20 hours of streaming time. So if I do get support with members, then I can sign up to StreamYard and do some more extra live streaming later. All right, later all. Good night. Ciao. See you whenever next. Whenever, I don't know. Depending on when and if I'm winning and not too lazy to do another stream. All right, laters.